Hello everyone, back tuning into Snowwatch. So this first Snowwatch of the autumn-winter season, and we're going to have some cold northerly winds coming up over the next few days. Don't be expecting widespread snow and disruptive conditions. It isn't going to be particularly snowy. There will be a little bit of snow around, and I think it's going to be most likely in the north and around the coastal fringes. As ever with the UK's weather, when it's cold enough for snow, it probably will be on sort of Wednesday, Thursday into Friday. When it's cold enough to snow, it's a matter of getting the precipitation together. But I think there will be some snow in northern and eastern areas later in the week, particularly focusing around the coast and across the northern parts of Scotland. I'll talk you through all of that in a moment. Before I get on with that, just to say that earlier today we released the video looking at next week's 10 days. So once this cold northerly is with us, it's going to be staying pretty chilly for the foreseeable future. Really. Over weekend it will get a little bit less cold, a little bit milder over weekend and then inside next week. But after that, through next week, we may well see winds going back into the north again. With another push of northerly winds through the course of next week. So have a look at video that's on the homepage if you would like to do that. So we're going to begin by having a look at the facts charts. These charts are the human interpretation of models by the forecasters at the UK Met Office. This is the facts chart for midnight on Wednesday. So we will have a colder day coming up tomorrow, but I think it's really going to be on Wednesday that we start to tap in to the true Arctic air. So we're going to find, if you follow the ice bars back, we're going to find that the air is originating from a very long way north. It's originating right up from the top of the Arctic, and that's pushing down across not only the UK, but much of Western Europe as well. You see there are little fronts in the flow, so these could just be showers running down the eastern side, in particular. As this colder air digs in, these showers should start to turn increasingly wintry. This is the fact chart for midday on Wednesday, when again we've got a little sort of convergence lines, mostly out in the North Sea, but we might bring some of those in. This is a interesting little feature here that might produce some sort of a Pembrokeshire dangler type situation down in the southwest. I'm not sure if it's going to be quite cold enough for snow though, if we do get that line of showers developing through the middle part of the week across Wales and southwestern England. It's possible that we will see some snow from that, but it's less likely in the southwest, of course, because it's always going to be milder there. Further north and east, these little frontal systems, they might well bring some snow showers down the eastern side through the course of Wednesday. This is midnight on Thursday, when again we've got these little fronts just coming down in the northerly flow, maybe bring snow showers down this eastern side. I think it is the north and the extreme east that we have to focus on for the chance of snow showers through the middle part of the week. And then we go through to midday on Thursday, when again we've got these northerly winds continuing. Possibly Thursday might bring these inland a little bit more, these wintry showers, because the wind is going to start to tilt a little bit more towards the northeast, I think, Thursday into Friday. So the places inland like the Midlands, sort of East Anglia down into central southern England, the greatest chance of showers, and it won't necessarily come up, but the greatest chance of showers for inland areas will probably be late Thursday and into Friday. By Friday, this is midday on Friday, as far as we can go, we find that England and Wales is still cold, but we're starting to bring a system around the top of this high pressure from the northwest. We've got a warm front heading in towards Scotland. That's going to bring our less cold conditions over the weekend. That could be a little bit interesting late Friday into Saturday as it pushes southwards. It is coming into cold air, so it might produce, it's either going to produce rain, most likely, possibly sleet or snow as it gets down into the east and south. It just depends how quickly it can clear out that cold air, but this is beyond the time frame of the facts charts and beyond the high resolution time frame, so we won't know about that, I don't think, until we get to later in the week, around Wednesday, Thursday. We'll have a clearer idea about what's happening with that area of low pressure coming down from the north Friday into Saturday. So So this is how the GFS is picking things up for tomorrow. Got these northerly winds coming down across the country, and they continue into Wednesday as well. A proper northerly blast this is, really. I mean, they're not particularly strong isobars. They're not going to be a real blast of gale force winds, but it is pretty cold, and if we follow the isobars back, the air does originate from the very, very long way north. It is moderated by the fact that the Arctic is quite warm at the moment, and usually so, but on the other hand, if it wasn't, we probably wouldn't be getting these areas of high pressure blocking things out. So that's the upper air temperatures for Wednesday, and we see the -5 ice firm pretty much through the whole country, but -10 ice firm, that's really cold air. It's just to the north of Scotland. Through into Thursday, we keep those northerly winds going across the country. Notice just a little bit more of a northeasterly tilt on Thursday, which might start to bring those showers inland. That's particularly evident by midday on Thursday. You see that we've definitely got a slight northeasterly tilt. So parts of Lincolnshire, maybe the East Midlands, East Anglia, South East England, that could be the greatest chance of beginning to get those showers pushing inland. If they do push inland, it will be cold enough, I think, for most of those showers to be snow, because the -5 ice front is well clear of the UK by that point. So that should be cold enough. And we've got the dew points supporting snow as well. They're widely below freezing. At or below freezing across the country. Remember, to get snow, the parameters that you need, or some of the parameters that you need, is to get your dew point to freezing or below. You want to see, typically you want to see the -5 ice firm clearing the country, although in some circumstances it can snow under the -5 ice firm, anything from -5 to freezing. In terms of the 850 upper air temperatures, you can get snow, but that does depend on the exact parameters that you are looking at. But by Thursday, we are supporting, in terms of the atmosphere, snow, and then by the time we get through to midnight on Friday, so definite northeasterly tilt to the wind by then. In fact, there's ever such a slight area of low pressure just off the East Anglian coast, so that might clip something into East Anglia, South East England perhaps Thursday in towards Friday. And then Friday itself, we start to topple this high pressure southwards, and we know that around the top we've got this warm front beginning to push in around the top of the high pressure, bringing less cold air in towards Scotland. Upper air temperatures are still looking cold though across the whole country on Friday, but by Saturday you'll notice the cold upper air temperatures are beginning to slip away towards the southeast, and there's the dew point showing that we are losing those freezing dew points by Saturday. So Saturday is kind of like a transitional day, band of light rain, possibly snow, pushes southeastwards, and then begins to turn milder. We may well get some fog coming through at that point. This is the precipitation type forecast based on that model from the weather outlooks. This is starting tomorrow. You can see that we have got some snow showers up in the north of Scotland. Generally, not much else happening. Let's go through and see how the model is developing things. This is taking us up to midday on Wednesday, when we find snow showers are gathering across the northern parts of Scotland. Some wintry showers coming down this eastern side as well. And then as we go through into Thursday, so this is 3 o'clock in the morning on Thursday, where the suggestion is that there could be some snow showers starting to push a little bit further inland, maybe in towards parts of Lincolnshire, for example. Bear in mind, these models are very poor at picking up showers, so they're good at picking up persistent spells of rain or snow. They're very poor at picking out showers in this kind of scenario. So don't take this too literally at all. This is midday on Thursday, when again we've got snow showers from northern Scotland running down the eastern side. The suggestion, I think, is there that some of those could push inland. We've got that little white blob just there. That could be some sort of shower pushing inland. And as we go through to Thursday evening, then on to Friday, this is 3 o'clock in the morning on Friday, so definitely it looks like something is beginning to try and push inland some of these eastern counties early on Friday morning. But generally the model wants to restrict most of this towards the coastal sort of fringes. Most of these wintry showers die out through the course of Friday, and then into Saturday there's that warm front slipping southwards. This is just suggesting rain coming southwards on Saturday, but it's a little too far out to have any confidence in that. We've got to see how quickly this front dislodges the cold air. This is the high resolution upage model from, again, the weather outlook. This is starting tomorrow. So again, wintry showers in the northeast of Scotland. We run through during Wednesday. You see those showers are down the eastern coastal fringes. Not a huge amount happening really. This is into Thursday when we start to get that slight northeasterly tilt to the wind, and then we do start to see some of these showers beginning to push inland. It doesn't make much of them, but do keep in mind these models are quite poor at picking up the showers in this kind of situation, and that's as far as we can go up to 6 o'clock in the morning on Friday. And again, we might be seeing evidence some of those showers pushing inland. There's not a huge amount else to look at really, because it's still a little bit too far out. As far as we can go with Euro 4, this is Weather Online. If I link to Weather Online and the Weather Outlook on the links page, as far as we can go with Euro 4, the UK Met Office sort of model is 6 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday, when we do see wintry showers or snow showers in eastern Scotland and some coming down this eastern side. And even then, there may be a little bit of a suggestion that some of those are getting a little way inland. And then this is the WRF model from metroseal.fr. This is starting at 7 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. We'll just quickly run through this. So again, you can see that the showers are towards the coastal fringes. This is taking us to Wednesday, towards the coastal fringes with these showers. Doesn't really want to penetrate the mainland. We've gone to 7 o'clock in the morning on Thursday, which again, as far as we can go, and more or less keeping things restricted to the coast fringes. Notice there is some sort of area of showers developing here that might give some wintry conditions to western parts of the country, parts of Wales and southwest England as well. Inland, it doesn't want to do very much at all. So that's about as far as we can go. The interesting point, I think, is really, well, coastal fringes are going to be at an increased risk of wintry showers from tomorrow, but it's not until Wednesday that we probably start to get the true Arctic air through. I mean, it's Wednesday, Thursday to Friday that we're focusing on for the coldest period this week. And particularly Thursday to Friday, as we shift the wind into the northeast, that provides the greatest chance of pushing these showers inland. But whether there are the showers to do that, we won't know until close to the time frame. So I suspect I'll probably do another snow watch on Wednesday, when we'll have a slightly clearer idea about how things are panning out with these showers Thursday to Friday. And also then we'll have a clearer idea about what's going to happen with that low pressure that's pushing down from the north late Friday and into Saturday, and turning things a little bit milder over the weekend. Will that low pressure bring rain? Or if it has a job to shove the cold air out of the way, could there be some wintry weather in the southeast and the south through the course of Saturday? We'll know more about all of that on Wednesday, so I suspect there will be another snow watch around the middle part of the week. But yeah, it's going to be some cold weather around, but don't be expecting drifts and inches of snow. It's not going to be that dramatic, but there will be some wintry weather coming up. Right, that's all for now. Thanks for watching.